started the stream. What's up, what's up, what's up? You know, most streamers would just do like a starting soon screen right here, so that they don't have to interact with the stream and just let people like come in. It's kind of like the smart thing to do when you're like not ready, but you want more people to arrive. But I mean, I'm not afraid to show you guys what... I'm not afraid to show what's going on before I start the stream. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid. We know scared. There's only one camera that's on right now. I have to like turn on all the cameras and stuff. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. My setup is a little bit different today because I changed my setup for that last YouTube video that I made, and I haven't changed it back. The main reason. Let's see if I could adjust some stuff. Alright, that's not really gonna come out well. Close enough. I need to like clean up my room. Not bad. What's up, everyone? Everyone in the chat. Turn this on. Richie Flair, what's up? And Booyah 116. Okay, I have one camera set up. This second one is coming. There should be 2 more cameras. I think setting up like this is a good way to start the stream, to be honest. I think it's a pretty decent way. Not bad. Was waiting in channel for 3 days. What up? Well, welcome back. Finally. Finally, I have arrived. Your 3 days, I hope, will be worth it. Let's see if I could change this up a little bit. Okay, it's not too bad. Do you guys like the boom bop music this time? I got a little bit of like hip hop boom bop music. I gotta change this over. Wait, I'm missing something. Hold on. What am I missing? I'm missing 2 cameras. One that's supposed to be there, and another one. Hold up. Oh, did I? Oh no! I knocked the camera out of alignment. Shit. fucked up. There we go. Great soundtrack, thank you. John, will you eat 10 pounds of food for stream tonight? No, I won't. I ate before the stream a little bit. Richie Flair, I can go for a Big Mac right now? Ooh, Big Mac. I'll show you guys, I'll explain. Do you ever get nervous before streaming? I actually thought of that while I was getting some food before the stream. There used to be a time where I used to be like that, yeah. There was a time where I would get nervous before streaming. Like when I first started, especially desktop streaming, when I first started desktop streaming, I used to get like some nerves before starting the stream. But I don't get that anymore. Oh. I've streamed so much that it like desensitized. Kind of just like hanging out with the homies now. But before I used to have this thing where like I would get nervous of my performance and if I was gonna do well on the stream or if I was gonna come across as like, you know, good on camera or whatever, but I don't really care that much. Stage fright, yeah. I have to do this every time I stream. Every time I stream, I have to move all of this stuff, and when I'm done streaming, I have to move all of it back. I don't have the most efficient streaming setup, I would say. One more camera. Alright. Normal, genuine feeling. I know it's a weird question, but have you ever had to take a shit on stream? All the time. Like every stream. Almost every stream I had to take a shit on stream. It's a weird question. That is a weird question. But almost every time. I want to say like 90% of the time I have to take a shit on stream. I feel like this is not angled correctly. There we go. The music is too loud. Alright, let me fix this. Turn this music down. And let's get a couple programs up. I need Ultramon start, and I need Joy to key, which is here. I need to plug in 2 cameras too. Wing Rents, what's up? How's the gym? The gym's alright. It's been doing well. I've been going the past 3 days. I feel like I saw someone that I recognized. Maybe another streamer? while I was at the gym. I wasn't sure though. I think I saw another streamer at the gym, and I was like, is that him? But I didn't want to go up to them and be like, hey, are you this person? And then they're like, who the fuck are you talking about? Do you have the iPhone? No. Smashcut? No, not Smashcut. Smashcut lives in like Torrance area, which is pretty far from me. So I don't know why he would be at the gym, or I'm at the gym. Okay, we want this to be here. What else am I missing? This one? Yo, Snarkaroni, what's up? Splendid Plot is lurking. So much stuff. Yeah, I have a lot of shit. What's up, Snarkaroni? Noodles, yay. I saw Smashcon at Anime Expo. Oh, did you really? Anime Expo. Anime Expo. Alright, chat. What we're gonna do today, first of all, welcome back to my stream. Last weekend I was in San Francisco, Northern California to visit my family. So I did a couple streams going up. Then we hung out with Christian, and I came back down, and I've been working, and I am in the process of editing a new YouTube video. So expect a new YouTube video coming up. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish it by the time this stream was gonna happen. So no premiere today, but I'll let you guys know when that video is done. I don't think I could put this here. I feel like this is not the right thing for this. Let me transfer these. Transfer this. Glad you had a safe trip. Thank you. Is it really your final year on Twitch? No, I didn't say it's my final year on Twitch. I guess it makes sense because people are like interpreting. They're interpreting what I said about like me, kind of like ending IRL streaming or like retiring from IRL streaming. And the wording is like, there's many ways to interpret it, I'm sure. But I don't know what the best way to word this to be exactly correct. But it's not that it's my last year on Twitch. It's just, I don't want to live like this anymore. And by this, I mean, I don't want to be like a streamer. Or like especially an IRL streamer. I don't want to have this lifestyle of like every weekend going out looking for an event to stream at, streaming such event, paying the money to do the event stream, not getting like very many subs. You know, it's very like a self, not self. It's very like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like it doesn't really return much to me. I mean, I like doing it. It's fun, and you know, it's fun to do. But yeah, I guess the right way to put it is that I don't want to be what this is anymore. So it's not like I'm gonna quit streaming. It's not like I'm gonna like, you know, this is my last year on Twitch, or I'm not gonna be on Twitch anymore, or anything like that. I'll probably still stream. But I just don't want to do it to the same degree that I've been doing it. I want to change my... I want to change, like, my workflow or, like, my lifestyle is what I'm trying to say. So, that's probably a better way to put it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't know like the right way to say it, but yeah. Anyways, what's up, Wing Rents? I'm very exciting. Extremely subtle, what's up? This man ain't coming back. It doesn't matter how you say it, people will always freak out and think the worst. Yeah. I understand that. I understand that. Diminishing returns, understandable. Yeah. It's too hard to like live the way we're living, you know? It's too hard to be the way we are. I want to set up one more camera, but okay, I'll set up one right here and I'll make it a little bit taller. Chat prime sub or he'll quit. That's kind of part. I think also, you know, it's not so much like the chat's fault. I think it's also my fault that I'm not a good streamer, I'll be honest. Because otherwise, if I was a good streamer, I feel like I would be able to more so like get money from streaming. It's the easy way to put it. I would be a lot better at like hey, let's get a goal going on, let's get some subs, but I just don't like doing it. I don't like asking people for subs and shit. It's not like, I don't like doing it. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's like a lot of things that I could do, probably, that would like make it so that I could stream more or better or whatever. But I just don't like it. So that's kind of the partially part of the reason why I don't want to continue doing this. Cost-benefit analysis. The only reason I stream is because it's fun, but I don't think it's gonna really like pay off in the long run, if that makes sense. Trying to maximize work efficiency. The meta is always changing too, like booba streamers taking over the past year. John needs bigger boobs. What's up, Gatecrasher? How did Shroud do it? Yeah, Shroud's really good at gaming, and he's been doing it for a long time, right? Let me see if I can set this camera up. Right now I only have 2 cameras, I believe. My overhead camera and my A cam. I think the other thing is too is that Twitch also doesn't really cater to my style of streaming too and how I want to stream. I think that was partially the frustration of trying to be a streamer on Twitch, is that like I feel like there's a way that you have to be on Twitch, and if you're not that way, then you know you're like, then you're not gonna be successful here. It's like having a Chinese restaurant in like a neighborhood full of Chinese restaurants. I don't know what that, I don't know where I was trying to go with that. It's basically I'm out of place is what I'm trying to say. So I have to like adapt to how it is and shit. I feel like in order to be a successful streamer, you have to be comfortable with having parasocial relationships with your viewers and essentially scamming a lot of people out of money. I think you just have to be a person that's like, you have to be a person that people just want to support. Like, I like you for whatever reason. Like I love what you do. You do shit. And then it works better if you know, you appeal to more people. And I feel like I'm just, as a person, I'm like a very niche person. And my streams are not that like, I'm also not good at interacting with streams. Not interacting, like engaging. My streams are kind of boring, I feel like. I always felt like my streams are boring. Is this the right lens? One more thing. In my observation, I run across very few viewers who actually want to learn anything new that isn't about boobs. I agree with that. Do you guys think it's because it's Twitch, or I feel like YouTube is... I feel like, you know, YouTube might be the smarter thing for my style, but I don't know. I like Twitch though. Anyways, this is like a downer conversation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like put it in this way, but let me tell you guys what I'm gonna do before. Right now I'm setting. I just started the stream and I didn't have any cameras or anything set up, so I'm trying to like put everything in place. That's why it looks so weird. But I bought these things. Let me show you guys. I bought lobster. Is that gonna focus? Lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon, which is lobster noodle. And I'll give you more information about this. I went to the market and I thought this looked kind of interesting. The marketing of this bag was pretty good. But it's just like noodles. And it contains 1% of lobster. It says right here, 1% of lobster. I'll show you guys this more in a little bit. So I'm gonna be making this on stream. I've never got it before. I don't know if it's good. But I kind of like last week's stream where I got like that Korean pizza from the market. So before the stream, I went back to the market and then I was like, what other kind of weird shit can I get? So I looked over there and that was what I found. So that's what's gonna be on today's stream. But before we get into it, I'm gonna do the unboxing first because I feel like the unboxing is the boring part. That's the part where everyone kind of checks out on my stream, so we'll do the unboxings first. There we go. All these good. You guys like this boom bop music? I wanted to play a boom bop mix, but I feel like the boom bop mix is like there's too many copyright music on it. I hope you're not allergic to lobster with that 1%. No, I've eaten lobster before. I should be okay. I wonder which 1% of the lobster they use. Yeah, that was a fun stream. Thank you. The Slept On Poet. Hey, John, I hope you're having a good week. It's, yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Can't complain. You should collab with Donut Operator? Who's that? Donut Operator. Never heard of him. Can you give me a synopsis? Let me see. Excuse me. Probably the lobster's eye. Seafood is Bay Area is great. In Bay Area? You mean? Alright. Ooh. Let's do some unboxings first. Let me make sure all of these cameras are correct. I'm gonna go to this scene. Boom. Oh, this one's not plugged in. Which one is the one for that? I think it's this one. Right? This one's not plugged in. You guys could tell I wasn't ready to stream. There we go. Plugged it in. Did we get some signal? There it is. The white balance is all weird. How do I fix this? Oh, here we go. Fix that. White balance. There we go. Now it's just dark. I need this guy. And I need one more thing, which is this one? All right, looking good. Looking good. Let's make sure everything works. Pew! Pew! It's really dark though. Okay, where's my here it is. Controller. Here we go. Hue. Let's set a scene. What kind of scene we want. Try to decide. I feel like, is this camera crooked? I think this camera's crooked a little bit. Oh. What type of color should we get, right? Okay, well, what do you guys want? What looks good today? Should I bring up like a... Oh, by the way, the light, I moved the light because I did a video. If you guys remember, I did a video last week and I debuted it. It was the video about the skateboard. Oh, I should get all the like... I need the boiler and all that stuff. All right, we'll do that after the unboxings. Not the boiler, the burner. I did a video that was about the skateboard, and so I moved my light, which is usually facing at me, to up top. I don't know if you guys could see this, but the light is coming up here instead of pointing at me. It's like a top-down lighting situation. So the light's coming down. It's a little bit more dramatic. I need a fill. I feel like coming at my face. Oh, not in that way. What's up, Moon C and Calnito? I kind of want to turn on the heater, or not the air conditioning too. What type of lighting should we use? Let's get some lighting out here. Let's see. I want a reference. Let's pull up a reference and then I'll show you guys. I kind of like, okay, sometimes when I'm on my phone and I'm scrolling TikTok and stuff like that, I see lighting that I like a scene pops up from like a commercial or a movie or something like that pops up, and then so I screenshot it as a reference later. And let me show you, maybe if I have one that I took recently, I could try to recreate that lighting situation with this one. How about this? Whoa! That's weird. Transform, reset transform, transform, stretch to screen, transform, rotate 180. There we go. All right. Pew! Alright, you can see from this angle too that the light is coming down from the top because you can see the shadow here. How about this setup? Let's go portrait mode. Oh, remind me later, I need to like replace the screen protector on my phone. How do you guys like this one? This one's kind of nice, right? It's very green with like green bars. This is kind of nice. You guys like this? And then it has one orange like thing in the front. So let's see if I can recreate this. I forgot where I got this from. This is probably from some Instagram that I follow. Did you listen to Nessa Alpaca's backstory? It's always you who's asking me about other streamers. No. I didn't. What is it? It's always you who asks me if I've seen or heard something else that's happened. 95% of the time, the answer will be no. If you ask me about something else, about another streamer, 95% of the time, I won't know. So you have to tell me. Oh, you don't. Okay, I guess you wouldn't know. Unless it's like Nest, maybe. If it's like Nest, then maybe I would have known. That's like the only other streamer that I kind of watch, but... Ooh. What is her backstory? Or is there a way for me to know what this backstory is? Alright, I got a green light going on. What's up, light soy sauce? And this one on. There you go. Green. Green. Do I want to know Nessa Alpaca's backstory? Is it something that I should have, I should or shouldn't hear? Is it a good backstory? Is it a bad one? No accent lights? Oh yeah, I'm turning them on. I'm trying to match this setup right here, this lighting setup. We're trying to see if we can match this. But I don't know if this is kind of like, does that work very well? There's like there needs to be like an orange thing right here, like something to copy that. Let's see. Maybe I'll use, I wonder if this will look good. Too dark? Can't even see your face. Yeah, it is pretty dark. Well, I'll try to fix it. We gotta go one at a time. So when you're doing lighting, the key light is basically last. You do the background lights first. And then you work back forward. That's how lighting works, at least as far as I understood how lighting works. So you want to get these going on. That's how that works. And then we can turn this up a little bit. Or maybe I'll just get a different light that will light my face. I think also it's kind of due to this hat as well. Let's see, Citus. It might be post editing. Just turn this up a little bit. The picture that we use in the reference is kind of moody as well. So here it is. Can I do this? This one? There. This is what we're trying to reference right here. It's on my phone. I wish I could just put it on there, but it's kind of what it looks like. So we're referencing this. Maybe I'll change the color of this top-down light also. Let's see. Oh, that's a little too warm. I want it to be a little warm. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Set this to like 40%. Not bad. Yeah. I guess. I mean, my face is really dark, but good enough. I guess, right? It's moody. It's a little moody. You could still see me, I think, right? You can still see me. This is kind of really dark. Let's try to adjust this. Not bad. Right, not bad. Let me bring up the ISO a little bit. 320. Yeah, not bad. It looks okay. We're okay, I suppose. There we go. I mean, whatever. This will work for the most part. Not bad. Okay, let's do the unboxings first, and then we'll get into the food. Let me grab one of these guys. I want to try one of these first. Let me get a drink. So this is what I bought in terms of food, which is what we're gonna eat later. I bought this Korean, like sparkling mango or whatever. Korean sparkling mango. It's a weird drink. I've never tried it before. And this is the other thing that I got. Lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon. Contains 1% of lobster. 1% of lobster. I do like the packaging. The packaging looks very interesting. It looks like the whole thing is a lobster, but only 1%. I want to try some of this too. Let me tell you the cost. It was the jjajangmyeon, the lobster jjajangmyeon was $3.99. You can't really see that. $3.99, and then the sparkling soda was $7.99, and then I bought hoetopap, which is like a sashimi salad, for $10. There we go. This one is for tomorrow's lunch. But here it is. We're gonna eat this later. I want to pop open one of these guys really quick. Start off with a little drink. Test this out. See what this is about. We'll do the unboxings and then we'll get into the noodles. Cheers. I think they use the lobster earlobes. The earlobes is the same as the anus. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. It's not like mango juice. It's like a mango soda, very artificially flavored. There is 175 kilocalories per can, which is a little bit lower than average. I think if you get a soda, it's about 200 calories. Sodium 70 milligrams, and 44 grams of carbs, 43 grams of sugars. Not bad. It's okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I just realized this lens is like in the way. It's in the shot. I guess it's not a big deal. That's a lot of carbs. Yeah, it's a lot of carbs. A lot of carbs for a drink. Okay. So I have 3 packages for today's unboxings. Here's 1. Here's 2. Erie Takoyaki just followed. Thank you for the follow. And here is 3. Let's go in with the most impressive to least impressive. This is the one that is the most important. And I feel like this is gonna be kind of like the last unboxing that I'll have for a while. At least, like I'm not expecting to buy anything else in the near future. But we'll see. Maybe, depends if my income changes at all next month. But I think I'm pretty much done off of buying stuff for now. I know that's kind of surprising to hear coming from me, but I don't expect myself to be buying anything anytime soon. So these might be the last unboxings for a while, at least until I can figure out what else I want to buy, which is not a difficult thing to do. I always find stuff that I want to get, but I don't expect to buy anything anytime soon. What's up, Iri Takoyaki? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. What I had purchased is this is the Edelkrone Head 1. So I've been wanting to get this for a while. Basically what this is, so this is the logo, it's like a crown. This is the logo. Basically what this is a little like motorized head, and it looks like this. It's even if I say motorized head, it's a little bit difficult to explain what this is for, but this is the same brand as this slider. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this is the Edelkrone slider that I got somehow in the mail. Remember I said I didn't buy this? It arrived randomly, and this is a slider that allows the camera to go back and forth. Some people were asking me when I made that video about the skateboard video, they were like, how did you make it so that you got that like panning shot in the end? I included like 3 panning shots at the end of the video. I used this slider for that. But the movement of the slider can only be left and right. Let me turn this. The movement of the slider can only be left and right. So if I use this for the stream, you'll only see it like go, you'll see that my subject, if I'm the subject and the camera's moving, you'll see me go like this. And it looks kind of weird. I mean, it doesn't look like super weird, but it looks a little weird. So what you can do with this system, the Edelkrone system, is that you can get this little motorized head that moves circularly, and we can combine the two. This slider together with the head, so you can move this. This one will move like left and right, not like left and right panning, but like, I don't know what you call this. This is also panning, right? Like circular panning. So it'll be like a pivot turn, and then the other one is a strife, right? Or strafe. So you can combine the two. You can get the strafe, and the head pivot, and then you'll get this like parallax movement. So that's what I bought this for. I've been wanting to get this for a while. I just never really had the opportunity to get it, but glad I got it. Finally. We can add a little bit of dynamics to the stream. Say what? Say what? I'll show you guys in a little bit after I unbox all this stuff. I'll show you guys how that works exactly. That's why I'm like trying to do these not at the end of the stream, these unboxings. A lot of people don't really care about the stuff that I unbox, which I feel like there's an audience that would be interested in seeing stuff like this, right? There's a YouTube channel called Unbox Therapy, and people, they kind of like it when there's you know, they could see someone unbox something. It's like Christmas. There's like a therapeutic sensation to opening an unboxing, right? What's up, Rectum? Alright, this is the second thing that I'm unboxing. This is from Adorama. Did you eat yet? I'm gonna eat after the unboxings. I like to watch people open up packages, don't really matter what's inside. Yeah, I think there's some people who are like that, right? It's just the act of unboxing stuff. Something, it's like ASMR, visual ASMR. So this says, thank you for shopping with Adorama. Trade in or cash. Adorama is a camera shop. At Adorama, we always strive to blah blah blah. This is a used item that I bought from a service called Adorama Trade. So you can sell your old camera equipment. Oh, by the way, the head thing is like, it's like $250 worth. So I bought it used for $175. It's not cheap. And then you combine it with the slider, which is also like a $200 slider. Very expensive. Where's the next music? Unboxings are fun, like for games too. You got unboxing fans in the chat? Alright. So this is the other thing that I bought. This is the Edelkrone patent pending Flex Tilt version 2, I believe. This should be the version 2. Basically what this is a way to mount your camera to this thing. So you can put the camera on top of this, but it's it'll just be like, you know, it'll just be static onto here and it'll just move side to side. You can add a little dimension by attaching this guy to it. So this is the Flex Tilt 1. And this is actually pretty expensive too. This one is like, I bought it used for 50 bucks. I think normal price is like, I don't know, it's pretty expensive. I actually don't know how to attach this though. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Do I need tools in order to do this? There we go. I think that's the way. So this thing is supposed to be able to move it. So you attach the camera on the top of this Z guy, and then this should be able to move it around, I believe. I don't know if I need tools for this shit or not, but we'll see in a bit. I'm definitely interested in seeing motorized head action. This is the motorized head action you've always been waiting for. Ooh, it's pretty sturdy too. It's a Z. It's very hard to move it around. I feel like it should come with like the Allen wrenches for this, but I think I gotta go grab some to tighten this up. What's up, Scentless? Alright. And last thing, the last unboxing for the week is this guy. Last unboxing for the week and for a while. I don't think I'll be buying anything else anytime soon. Unless I can get a deal on something that I wanted. What's the technique to unboxing? That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like I don't have very good unboxing technique. Some people like to be really aggressive. Some people like to really like they want to play it up and like slowly, and the movements. Play with the sound a little bit. Get a little zoom in, you know? Show off all the sides to it. By the way, this is a charger for these batteries. I'm not the best unboxer. I just want to open it. But I got batteries for these. These are LPE6 batteries, and these are the batteries that are used to power said devices. I don't know if these have any battery in it. Maybe we should go charge it. Comes with two of these batteries. I bought this for like $27 after tax. I got a mystery box of stuff from Amazon the other day addressed to me, but I didn't order it. Too bad it wasn't anything remotely good. What's up, Clear Joker? Matrix AF. Where can I get a Sony AS300? Try looking on Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp or Mercari and eBay. Those are the best places to get one. AS300. It was a box of medical gauze with medical tape. What the fuck? Oh, that reminds me. Can you guys remind me later on in the stream? I think I should take a COVID test. Apparently, one of my coworkers told me earlier that he got positive for COVID. And then so I should probably take one since I was in the same room as him. We were wearing masks, but hopefully I don't get it. I feel okay, but I should take it. Okay, neither of those batteries are charged at all. I wanted to use this in conjunction with this while I do the mukbang, but I think I have to wait for that now. Hold on, let me get some tools. This is also for later. Did you get the free test from the post office? Yeah, we could. I have a rapid test, so we can do the rapid test. Let's do rapid test later. Sony F-series batteries are better than those small Canons. I agree. I agree. So if you guys don't remember, I used to have a slider that was basically the same slider as this, but it was by a brand called YC Onion, and that one used Sony MPF batteries, which was pretty cool because I could just, you know, I didn't have to have a specific battery. But this brand, the Edelkrone brand, is a better brand because it has all the accessories for it. But this system runs off of these LP E6 batteries, which is kind of annoying. So we're gonna combine these two like Voltron. All you gotta do is you gotta put this one here, and now we're gonna get this double head slider combination. How do I make it so that it's tight on there? It's not, the tightest setting is not right, I don't think. It's at an angle. What the? Is there supposed to be like a thing for this? Maybe, I don't know. Weird. Bologna is a hard word to spell. That is true. LA is back to mandatory masks. Are they really? I heard it was on track to mandatory masks, but I don't think it was. I don't think they confirmed it yet, right? I see what it is. There you go. Yeah, so this is what we're playing with right now. I feel like the way that I have my camera set up, it's not the best way. The way that I had it before was better than this way, in my opinion. Let's see. Have you worked with the tracks? What does that mean, the tracks? Worked with the tracks? Are you cooking lobster? No, I'm cooking lobster noodle. It's noodle that contains 1% lobster. What do you mean working with the tracks? I don't know what that means. not mandated, though they think monkeypox is an issue. Isn't monkeypox like sexually transmitted? I don't have anything to worry about because I haven't had sex in a long time. So I don't know if that's a good thing to admit to, but yeah, it's been a while since I've had any sexual contact. So you know, W for the boys in my book. No sex. It's been a while. No big deal. Have you had sex with a monkey to get the pox? He's cooking 1% of the lobster. Yeah. Skin contact equals monkeypox? Oh shit. What's up, Shy Girl Kim? Skin contact. I do have some skin contact every once in a while. Not a lot of skin contact, but every once in a while some skin contact will happen. You know? Hopefully. These diseases are getting out of control, right? It's like we're soon gonna have to just wear fucking bodysuits and shit. Rhombus says you can get it from touching things someone else infected touched. Oh, what's up, Rhombus? Welcome to the stream. If it breaks out of that community, it could be a larger risk. For example, if it makes it to the metro. I see. How are you gonna avoid that though? It's like, you know, you have to touch stuff. Are they gonna have like a glove mandate? That would be crazy. Glove mandate? That'd be pretty sick. Don't touch me, bitch. Don't even think about it. Okay, so this thing doesn't have a battery. This battery isn't charged, but I just want to try to get this to work for a little bit. I was hoping that this would at least be like 50% charged, but it's 0% charged. Well, maybe not 0, like 10%. Have you seen Nope yet? I have not seen Nope. I've been hearing mixed reviews about it. I've been hearing mixed reviews. Alright, we'll see if this works. This should be pretty interesting. Hopefully this works. I got the pan. Oh! You guys see that? Yo! Look at that! Look at that 360! Yo! And then how do I get it to go back and forth? Pan? Where do I... How do I get this to work? Settings? I want to see Nope. I've been hearing mixed reviews. Some people said it wasn't that good. Some people said it was alright. Yo, Billy from upstairs, what's up? Yeah, I got a new toy. Look at this thing turn. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So we got that to work. And then the other thing is I want to get this to go left and right, but I don't know how to do that. Do these need to be plugged into each other? I don't think so, right? How do I... Keep your phone close to the bundle you want to control and press start. Please make sure the batteries on each of the items in the bundle are attached. Before pressing start, please wait for the beep from each device. Okay, I got the slide going on. But how do I get the pan to... Like, how do I swap to the pan? Switch setup. Manual pairing. Connect. Can you only do one of these at a time? Oh shit. And then you have to just like swap between them? Is the stream broken for anyone else? Uh-oh. Should be okay. You could put a Barbie on there and let her spin around. It goes kind of slowly, right? Ooh. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to work. I want this set up for this mukbang. And this will be pretty interesting to have this set up. So I'm going to put this over here. Off to the side. Because this is kind of like a... Oh, here, let me show you guys how it works exactly before we do that. So, basically what this is a slider for a camera. I can make it 360. You spin my head right around, right around. When you go down, down. Okay, and then we can make it go left and right. So, my question is now, how can I set this up so that I can get it to pan and rotate at the same, slide and pan at the same time? That's what I want to know. Let's see. If I want to set this to like 0.1, can do that. It looks good. I refreshed. Fire of Love looks like a good movie. Fire of Love. What is Fire of Love? Never heard of it. Fire of Love. Okay. Switch setup. And I want to connect to the pan. So maybe we'll set this to here. Then we'll set this to here. Maybe. All right, I think I said it. Yo, I did it. I did it. You have to do it one at a time, which is kind of annoying. Look at this thing. It's shaking its head and it's moving left and right. Yo, sick. Is it not parallel to the table or is my noggin crooked? I don't know if it's not parallel to the table. I think that once it goes to one side, this thing doesn't really, it's not exactly like it'll move. The weight is too heavy for this contraption right here. So I want to say that's the case. So once it goes to the other side, the weight is gonna transfer over too. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, let me try to see if I can get this to work as like a external thing. Let's turn on this camera. How much battery is on here? There better be 100%. 26%. Okay. Let me pop in a new battery really quick. Alright, well, I'll just leave it like that for now. Okay. Let me put this to the side. And then we'll see if I can get this to work exactly how I want it to work. Which I want it to basically parallax around me. Could you use this for tabletop product video? Yeah, have it rotate around the hamburger. Oh no, it wouldn't. It couldn't like go around the hamburger, but it could like. It could probably do it so that it could like go around. It would go around like one side of the hamburger, maybe. Okay. See if I can get this to work. Connecting to mass torch. All right. This might be a little bit dizzying, but we'll see if it works. Hold on. I know this is dizzying right now. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Give me a sec. Where is the camera? Oh, I have to unlock it. There we go. Transform. Reset transform. Okay. Transform. Stretch. How do I stretch? Stretch to screen. There it is. It's going too crazy. It's going too crazy. Stop. Okay. Let me back it up a little bit. Back it up. Also, let me increase this as well. Okay. Hopefully that works correctly. Am I in focus? Not bad. Okay, let's see it. Let me rotate this. I want to set... Wait, let's see. Let's switch this. Manual pairing. John's gonna use this on his next date. Hell yeah. You already know. Okay. And then switch setup, manual pairing. Head 1. Yes. We want this one like... So basically, I want to make it so that I'm just like in the middle. That's the idea with this. So that's there. And then we're gonna move this all the way to the end. Can you unbox some Dramamine? Oh, dude, is this thing gonna fucking fall over? As the slider moved to the side, the thing tilted. Oh shit. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. I think the thing that I have is like, the thing that I have might be not good enough. Can I just put it on a box? Maybe I'll just put it on a box. Let's see if this will work. feels like a security camera. Yeah, kind of. Basically. Security camera. Like in Metal Gear. This thing is like, that was the thing that I was using, but I guess it's too, it's not stable enough. So I'm hoping that will work. Okay. Oh, dude, that's not even either. What do I do? How do I make this even? I can't level this. The table is not leveled itself. Maybe I gotta use another. This guy. Hopefully this will work. This could be used for high-tech recon. High-tech recon. I'm afraid this is gonna fall once all the weight goes on one side. This thing is gonna like fall over. I have a feeling. Okay. So basically, the whole point of this is so that I can get this like parallax effect on this camera. Whoa. And maybe I gotta move this over a little bit. Maybe this would work better on like a different lens. Okay. All right, hopefully that works. Hopefully that will. I'm a little nervous about this. Hold on. Wait, let me redo this. I don't want this to fall over. Oh shit. What the? Yo, Kuya, what's up? And what's up everyone else in the chat? I apologize. I know this is probably the most boring part of the stream. I didn't expect this was going to take this long. But hopefully we can get this set up soon. Basically what I have to do is I want to set this slider thing up. And I'm trying to put it onto this guy. Maybe this will work. I might have to change the lens. And then we're gonna get to the mukbang, which is the lobster noodles Lobster noodles. Alright, perfect. That looks a lot better. John, have you been practicing for Evo? I have been playing a little bit of Tekken. I have been playing a little bit of Tekken. After work. Damn, I need a stand-in. Let me put my hand here. Focus this. There we go. Maybe I need to be a little bit higher. It's okay. We'll let it rock for now. It's very dark though. But okay, we're gonna set this to be completely on this side. Set that there. Then we're gonna set the other side here. Can't wait, bro. I've been playing a couple, like maybe an hour or so every day after work for the past couple days. I'm not very confident, to be honest, my performance at Evo. As you guys may know, I'm not a good Tekken player. I'm not very good of a Tekken player. Oh, what the? This is a slider. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. That's a hand in. Yeah. I need something that will just like I could use for focus. Alright, look at that. I think I need to turn up the exposure a little bit. Okay. Now we will go to the head one. Trying to. Ooh. How do I get this to go? Not that way. There it is. It's too fast. Okay. Done. Set that to 2. Right? And then switch setup. This is kind of hard. I feel like there should be an easier way to do this. Am I even in focus? All right, I'm learning how to use this slider thing. This is pretty slow too. Let's change the speed up. All right, now it's gonna reach the end right here. Okay, you're gonna switch, manual pairing, connect. And then we wanna move this way, like that. Okay, now is this gonna work? Let's see, let's switch. Start pairing, oh. It's perfect lighting, really? Is it? It looks so dark to me, I feel like. Okay. Now I have that. We want to connect this guy. And then we want this to work. It's going so fast. Whoa. Holy shit, it's too fast. How do I make it go slower? It's too fast. How do I do this? It's too fast. It's going too quickly. Shit. It's shaking too much. How do I do this? Sequencer? Stop. Make sure that 3 of the 6 poses slots are set. Okay. Maybe I have to do it like when it's in the middle. Oh wait, I don't know how to do this. I don't want to make it so that it's like shaking its head like crazy. But I don't know how to do it. Why are we shaking our heads? I don't know. I want to make it so that it parallaxes, but I don't know how to make it so that it works. This is like 1% speed. Time lapse. 360 mode. Stop motion. Settings. App settings. Back. I don't know how to get it to work. Alright, I'll mess with this later. I don't know how to get it to work. I'll mess with it later. Fuck it. I don't know how to get it to work. Maybe I'll search. Honestly, the like Edelkrone system is very unintuitive on how to get this shit to work. I don't know how to get it to work. Anyways, let's eat this, shall we? The lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon. Lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon. Let me get a napkin. And I also need like a pan too. You know the other thing I need to figure out? I need to figure out how to get the skateboard to work. Maybe we'll do that towards the end of the stream. DJ Equipment just followed. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. My name is John. I'm an IRL streamer, non-gaming content broadcaster here on Twitch. Today we're eating this thing called lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon. I've never tried this before, so I have no idea if this is good or not. I need to put in a new can of butane or fuel. I did some unboxings earlier, unboxing that weird like slider system that I have here that I didn't really understand how to use. It's moving ever so slightly. I'll figure that out in a little bit. How's it going? Turning on the fire. We need this. What the fuck? Why is your setup insane? Is it? I mean, I don't really have anything too crazy in here except for a few thousands of hundreds of dollars. A few thousands of dollars worth of lighting and camera equipment. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, this is what I got. This is lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon, which I got from the local Korean shop. I've never tried this before, so this is the first time. Lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon. How are you switching cameras like that? I should really like make a video about how I'm switching the cameras. Basically, I have like a fighting game controller that's mapped, that has buttons mapped to. I can show you. I'll show you. I have to answer this every time I stream. I have a fighting game controller here. This is the, what is this called? This is the, I forgot the name of this controller. It's the Kwanba Obsidian. And there's a direction that's mapped to 4 different cameras. If I like press a direction, it will go to a different camera. And like over here is another camera. Although this camera needs to be, like the exposure needs to be changed. There we go. It's probably a little bit better. But yeah, that's how that works. And I just put it on the ground and I touch it with my feet. The answer is not as like elegant as you might think. Like the effect, I think the effect is really cool, but like once I tell people, you know, that the secret to my magic trick, then they're like, oh, okay. It's just a little controller that's on the ground. All right, the cooking directions is, I've never made this before, so I don't know. This is, again, this is lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon. I got this from the Korean market. It contains 1% of lobster. In order to cook this, number 1, add noodles to 700 cc's of water, boiling stew for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. When the noodles start to boil so that they do not stick to each other, take out the boiled noodles, put the sauce in a bag of boiling water. In a bag of boiling water, it warms up for 3 minutes. On top of the boiled noodles, pour warm sauce and eat. Huh. So I leave it in the bag, apparently. Real lobster? No, it's not real lobster. Yo, Kiana! Hey, Kiana, what's up? Hey, guys. Can you guys give a follow to my friend Koyana in the chat? She's been streaming. She recently set up her desk in her room. She built the whole ass desks on IKEA. From IKEA, I mean. And she's been streaming some games, I think. Give her a follow. Yeah, shout out Kiana. She says she wants to do an IRL stream together. So maybe we'll do like a IRL stream together at some point. What's up, Kiana? Nice secret. Thank you, DJ Spy Guy. I'll make a YouTube video about that, the foot switcher, because I know there's some companies that are making like pedals for streaming, but I think they're scamming you. They are 100% scamming you. That shit is like $90 for a 3 pedal controller. Fuck that, dude. 90 bucks? You can buy a used fighting game controller for like less than $40, and you have more like possibilities. The Elgato one is only 3 buttons, and that shit's $90. $30 per button. I have 4 cameras here. I have this camera. I have this camera. I have 4. I have this one. And that's like not even using the buttons. Is this how you make udon? I'm making something called jjajangmyeon, which is like a Korean. It's a Korean style Chinese noodle. Korean style Chinese noodle. A stream with no McDonald's consumption. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, no McDonald's. I know I go to McDonald's a lot, but yeah. When is the next IRL collab stream? That's a good question. I don't have any IRL streams. I don't have any IRL streams planned except for Evo. That's the only stream that I'm gonna do next. She's gonna bail at your IRL hangout. Yeah, Kiana said she asked me if I wanted to do an IRL stream together. We didn't plan anything, but I'm down. I don't have any plans this weekend except for Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Saturday, but tomorrow, Friday, and Sunday are both free. How much is this? It was $3.99 from the Korean market. $3.99. The position of this camera is not a good position because this is like in the middle, but this is like off to the side a little bit. Do you operate the sticks with socks on, bare feet, or with shoes on? Bare, baby. Sometimes I wear socks, but I mean, like, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's my own feet, so it's not bad, not that big of a deal. Yo, Level 1 Mage, what's up? Tomorrow is Friday, yeah. What's with the lobster? That's this guy. We're making lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon. Excuse me. Made with 1% lobster. Contains 1% lobster. I guess 1% is enough to market it as lobster jjajangmyeon. I've been so busy with work, but I'm off tomorrow. Hey, yo! Kiana, you trying to hang out tomorrow? Oh, actually, I have a haircut at like 3-ish. I gotta get a haircut, but I'll be down to hang out after. That must have toe fungus? Maybe. All you gotta do is boil that ish and it's ready to eat? I think so. So we just cook the noodles, and then after you take the noodles out of the hot water, and then you put this bag in the hot water so that this kind of cooks up for a little bit of time. I think this said 4 minutes and 30 seconds for the noodles, and then 3 minutes for the bag. So yeah. Ditch your haircut. I need to get a haircut. My hair is too long. You guys see my hair, dude? You probably can't see it. If I put a hat on, there's a lot of hair that comes out at the back, so I need to get my hair cut. 1% is the earlobe. It's the lobster anus. I'm down, we can plan something. What do you want to do? Kiana says she wants to like do a skate stream or something, but like I don't even know how we would do that. She has roller skates and I have skateboards. So I'm not really sure. Hey, do you want to go to the OC Fair or whatever? That's open. Or hey, do you want to go to that Vietnamese night market? That would be tight. Let's go to the Vietnamese. I love going to that shit. I've done 2 streams there already. Vietnamese night market. The picture of the lobster on the bag should only be 1% of it. I agree. It's kind of like false advertising, but I mean, whatever. I've never been. Dude, it's tight. It's way better than 626. It's like It's actually like a night market, you know? And the food's good, and it's not super expensive. Like 66. 66 I feel like is super overrated. Flow be nice for haircuts? What is Flow be? Flow be these nuts? Okay, I think the noodles are ready. I have to transfer the noodles. I'm out of water though. I need more water. Alright, so this is what we gotta do. We gotta... Is there a way to determine if these are good? Are these like al dente? Should they be al dente? Is that such a thing with buckwheat noodles? Let me check. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's pretty good. I need to put more water in here though. OC Fair is lit. It's an actual product. Oh, I don't know. I saw John with Winnie and you guys cheered on their Viet pageant ladies. That wasn't the Vietnamese market. That was the Vietnamese New Year festival. It's a little bit different. Does it keep cooking in the sauce? Maybe. I've never done this before. This is my first time. I need to put more water though. I need to put more water. So we're supposed to boil the bag of sauce in the water. Huh. Alright, let me just like add some more water to this. Let me go grab some more water. Hold on. Alright. I gotta boil more water. It looks a bit murky. I mean, this is buckwheat noodle, so it makes sense. It's the buckwheat color. Yeah, buckwheat noodle. Once this starts boiling, then I'll put in this. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I could just put it in now, I suppose. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put this whole bag in so that it can cook. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so that it doesn't burn. And this thing is supposed to cook inside the water, just like that. So you just put the bag in the boiling water, just like that, for about 3 minutes. That's what it says. Excuse me. OC Fair is nice but expensive. It was entertaining to watch with Nest and Mika Pikachu. Part 2 with Jonasep plus Koyana. Yeah, maybe. I do have I did get a thing in my email that said like I can get free tickets to go in, but yeah, it's pretty expensive. Maybe if Kiana's still in here, if you want to go, we can probably hit up the OC Fair and then go to that Vietnamese market afterwards. That might be fun. But yeah, the OC Fair is expensive for what it is, I feel like. How's this one?
I want to figure this out, dude. I want this to work. I want this one to work. Do you guys see the swirly bokeh on the text? Yeah, that's kind of working. I want this to work. I don't know how to get it to work though, without it going crazy. I don't know how to get it to work. I'm down. I didn't get to do much at the OC Fair. Yeah, OC Fair is fucking expensive. Let's go tomorrow. Right here. I'm gonna... Let me see if I could get the... I have to do it after my haircut though, which is 3-ish. So I have to get a haircut and then come back home and then take a shower. Well, I guess I don't have to take a shower. I could take a shower before. I don't know how to get this one to work. You guys see it's moving? I want it to turn. I want it to parallax. Is it the OC fair or is it a different fair? Is it the OC fair? What's up, Landon?
Anyways, chat, welcome to the stream. I am cooking myself this weird lobster jjajangmyeon. I hope you guys are enjoying whatever today is, Thursday. Is there's some stuff that I wanted to talk about that I thought was gonna be good on stream to talk about. Like talking points. I have talking points. I should prepare talking points for these streams. I kind of just freestyle them. But there was some stuff that I thought was going to be good to talk about on stream. Can't remember though. Let me think. Oh, let me just mention. First of all, if you're not following, my name is John. I'm an IRL streamer based in Los Angeles. Next weekend, not this weekend, we are going to Las Vegas for Evo. I am participating in the world's largest fighting game competition that happens every year in Vegas. I'm entering the tournament of Guilty Gear Strive and Tekken. If you guys don't know, I used to be a competitive Tekken player, but all my Tekken skill has gone down the drain, so I don't know how well I'm gonna do. Hopefully my goal is to make it out of pools. Pool is the first, like, what's the word, whoa, pretty good gaming. Yo, thank you, Pretty Good Gaming, for the raid. I appreciate it. How come there's no light here? And I'm not in focus too. Hey, thanks Pretty Good Gaming for the raid. I appreciate it. My name is John. I'm cooking some 1% lobster. We're cooking some of this. Lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon contains 1% of lobster. I got this at the Korean market. We did some unboxings earlier. I unboxed this little guy that's like slowly moving. I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing to work the way I want it to work. But anyways, pretty cool. Aggressive load raid. What's up, Pretty Good Gaming? Hey guys, give a follow to my friends up there in the Bay Area. Pretty Good Gaming. I was in San Francisco last week. Whoa, what is this music? The music changed. Something weird. I'm gonna change the music. There we go. Liking this new look? You like it? It's not really a new look, but yeah. Which is the 1%? Snarkaroni says it's the earlobe. I think it's the anus. What's up, Trash Teriyaki? Thanks for the follow. And Lee Chen's. Sometimes it'd be that way. We went to the Academy of Arts nightlife. Super worth if you get the chance. Really? I've been to the Academy... Wait, Academy of Arts? Isn't there one for, like, the science? I just remember the science one. You ever go to the Japanese garden tea? Yeah, Japanese garden tea. I've been to the Japanese garden tea, yeah. Are you talking about the Academy of Science or the Academy of Art? I think you're talking about the Academy of Science, right? I know they have a night thing. I always wanted to try it, but I've never tried it. What's so cool about it versus the daytime one? Arts and science. Oh, it's the same? I see. What's cool about it versus the daytime experience? Curious. Nighttime at the aquarium sounds it. Maybe I should check out your stream. Yeah, right? Sounds romantic, right? It's like a romantic thing that you could do. The night thing had a DJ, hella vendors, alcohol, and dance lines. Oh, what? Damn, you get high feet too? Shit. And then you can look at the exhibitions and shit? That's sick. If my math is correct, they get 100 bags of this from one lobster. It's 1%. The bag is 1% lobster. So, who knows? Maybe they can get 1,000. I don't know. It's like a high school dance, but 21 plus, only, very worth, but SF pricey. Damn. That sounds romantic. Can you hook up with some science chicks? Like, hey, let's go check out the dinosaur exhibit, and then you, like, you know, you make a move. They snuck us into the planetarium. Oh shit. What's up, Bitter Dan? What's up, me Sama? How's it going? What is the canned drink there? This is sparkling mango soda. Oops. Sparkling mango soda. I don't know if I can really show that to you. I got all of this from the local Korean market. Sparkling mango soda. Do you guys think this is ready? They said you have to let it run for about 3 minutes. I don't know how long I've been doing this for, but maybe it's ready. Should we take it out? What do you guys think? Type 1 if I should take it out. Type 2 if I should leave it in there a little bit longer. That actually looks refreshing. It was alright. We snuck chat into the planetarium exhibit. There are hella people, single and dating. Oh, okay. Everyone's typing 1? Okay. Let's reveal. Anyways, chat, welcome to the stream. My name is John. I am a non-gaming streamer. I usually do IRL, but sometimes, especially on the weekdays, I do streams like this because I have work in the day. So at night, I just hang out at home and I do some unboxings and we eat. And today I have this lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon, 1% lobster. All right, here we go. We're gonna open it up. Cheers. And this was about $4, by the way. I already splattered some of the juices everywhere. All right, here it is. Oh, you can't see. Oh, let's zoom in on that. Oh yeah. Get a good zoom. This is 1% lobster. Sweet. Yum. Ew, everyone says ew. That looks horrible. Why does it look horrible? It doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look particularly appetizing, but I don't think it looks horrible. It's not the most appetizing. I'll give it up. It's not the most appetizing. But I don't think it looks too bad. Where's the lobster? I don't know, man. This sauce contains 1% lobster. 1%. It's really hot. Starving kids in Africa finna pass that up. Alright, I splattered. There's some drips over here and over here. Let me get some napkin. I'm not defending this food at all or anything like that. I got this purely for the experiment of just, you know, experiencing what this type of food is. I was just at the Korean market before the stream, and then I was just like, this might be an interesting experience to try. I've never tried this before. Basically what it is like it's a pack of buckwheat noodles that you boil, and then there's a bag of sauce, which this is the sauce, and you kind of boil the bag in the boiling water. And so that's what it looks like. A lot of people saying it looks gross. It looks congealed. I gotta love the aggressive SF homeless, low-key demanding ice cream. Give me an ice cream. Maybe if I mix it up, it might look a little bit better. It definitely looks like jjajangmyeon. Where's the radish? I didn't buy anything else besides this. And then the mango soda. Sounds moist. Do you guys like the sound? Oh yeah. Whoa, this is a... Was that a chopper? A helicopter just flew by. Can you guys hear that helicopter? Alright. I'm gonna change the music. This music is not appetizing. Let's change it to some bossa. That's my go-to. Bossa jazz. Here we go. My favorite type of music to stream to. Alright. Here we go, chat. Jjajangmyeon noodles. Lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon noodles. 1% lobster. And helicopters flying around. Russian attack happening in downtown LA. Alright, here we go. Cheers. Ooh, look at that. Does it look gross now? It looks alright. It looks kind of good. Damn, they're flying pretty low. That sounded pretty close. Is there a chase going on? Jeez. Alright. One more, one more. Oh my god. Hey, yo, Vic. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, Vic. This is for you. Cheers. It's not bad. It's kind of bland though. And it's a little mushy. I think it's because I might have overcooked the noodles, but it's kind of bland. It's not very, there's not a lot of flavor. Like it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste like anything. I feel like I have to put something in it. Let's put some like hot powder or whatever. Maybe this might help. Yeah, it's bland. It doesn't really taste like much. This is called gochugaru, which is Korean powdered pepper. Korean pepper powder. Let's add a little bit to this. Can you taste the 1% lobster? I can't taste anything, really. It doesn't have much flavor. I mean, it has like... It tastes like, you know, buckwheat noodle with black bean sauce, but the flavor is very light. It's not a lot of flavor. It's very bland. And it's not like a light tasting, like, dish. This is kind of heavy, you know? It's like oily. There's a lot of sauce in here, but there's not a lot of flavor. It needs 99% of the lobster. Pre-made has no flavor. Surprising. What's up, Warcraft? Just an instant jjajangmyeon? Yeah, basically. Instant jjajangmyeon. There's no taste. Excuse me. Alright, let me try it again. Cheers. That's a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Now it's a little spicy. Not bad. Not bad. The girl from Ipanema. I hope I don't get DMCA'd by playing that song. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of the optimal music to stream to. At least my type of stream. Cheers. Add mini marshmallows. What if I use this camera? I'm on a diet and I can confidently say you're making that diet look a lot better right now eating that. I'm kind of on a diet too, but I will gladly try some weird food for my stream. Especially if it was only $4. This was $3.99 at the Korean market. Driving the Hayward, keep it up, man. Not those noodles, no. Thanks again, Pretty Good Gaming, for the raid.
Appreciate it. Chat, give my buddies Pretty Good Gaming a follow. They're up there in the Bay Area. I hope if I have extended time back up in the Bay, I hope to meet some of the streamers up there. But every time I go up to the Bay Area to meet my family, it's like a kind of busy week. Or weekend, I should say. Because I usually go up to like visit my family. And then we hang out for a day, and then I visit my friends, hang out for another day, and then by the time you know it, I have to come back to LA. But it would be cool to hang out with you guys next time. It's always great to see your stream. Hell yeah. Thank you. Appreciate the raid again. Guys, give him a follow. Cheers. Shout out to the Academy of Science. Cheers. Not bad. Alright guys, let's have a chat about some new stuff that's happened. Right? What's the topics these days? IRL streamers are hanging out in Europe or whatever. There's a guy, what's his name? Nut, who is doing some kind of Camp Nut. So everyone is talking about Camp Nut. You know, whenever someone does like a big stream, like an event stream, everyone is just like, I want to copy that. Yeah, Nut. K-Nut. Knut. Cameo Nut. Need some meat in that. I thought about getting something else to try together with this, but I didn't really feel like buying something else. Like, I think I should have got like one of those hot bars. Korean hot bar. It's like a fish cake on a stick. Should have got one of those, but oh well. Does your mom send you home with a ton of cooked food? Not really, because I have to drive back to LA, so the drive back doesn't really, like, can't really bring a bunch of stuff. But last time I got some sandwiches. How about this? I saw this. Last weekend was San Diego Comic-Con. Unfortunately, we couldn't go, although I wanted to. I saw this tweet on Twitter. The Philippine X voices in excuse me, pop culture was a fun and educational all Philippine X panel discussing Philippine X influences behind your favorite media. And there was a lot of there was a lot of backlash against the San Diego Comic-Con about using the word Philippine X, Philippinks. What do you guys feel about this? Is this a worthy topic to talk about? As someone who is Filipino, I honestly feel like I can't really say anything about this because I don't really know the whole like argument for using like Philippine X or Latin X. There's a lot of people who are using that shit. Why are they doing that shit? I don't think that, they didn't really mean anything. Okay, so here's the thing. From my understanding, the Latina Latinx thing is because it was just like a way to be inclusive for like gender, like girls and guys. So then they, instead of using Latino and Latina, they just use Latinx to like be inclusive for both Latino and Latina and maybe non-binary in the middle too, right? So whoever made this tweet which I'm sure is just some like social media like intern for San Diego Comic-Con. They were just like, all right, I guess the Filipinos, you know, they also use Filipino, and there's some Filipinas. Let's just use Filipinx. Let's follow that standard, right? So I see where they're coming from with that. You know, I see where they're coming from. Latinos hate that shit. I've never even heard of Filipinx. It pissed me off when they did that to Latino. I think that's the issue. Please explain the issue. Okay, so there's a tweet by San Diego Comic-Con that is talking about like Filipinos basically, but they use Filipinx like 3 times in the tweet, and a lot of people gave San Diego Comic-Con like a backlash for that. I am not something X, so I only identify as he and him. So, however, I am Filipino, loosely, you know. I'm Filipino by association. I'm barely Filipino. I don't know anything about Philippine stuff, but I don't know if I qualify to like weigh in on this topic. People are getting too woke. Gentle reminder that Filipino is already gender neutral. Yeah. So a lot of people who are tweeting are saying that Filipino with an O is already gender neutral in the thing. So they didn't have to put like Filipinx or whatever. It's like already gender neutral. But I didn't know that. Anyways, a lot of people were mad for them using Filipinx, which is kind of funny, I feel like. Are you coming in hot as a Kunimitsu main for Evo? I am, yes. Kunimitsu and Anna. Those are my mains. I don't know if I have a large Filipino community, but maybe one of you guys are willing to weigh in on this. Personally, I don't really care. I feel like, I mean, I don't really, I'm hardly offended by that. Like, I'm not offended by it. I feel like they had good intention with trying to do that. So, it's just kind of cringe that they try to do that, right? Top 5, baby? I don't know about that. I feel like my mouth is not synced, especially with this camera. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to... Is that better? There we go. That's better. Will you let us know if any of your matches will be streamed? I will stream all my matches. At least I will try. I won't let you know. Just stay to the Discord, and I'll do a stream. I'll most likely stream most of my time at in Vegas. So yeah. Is it like Filipinos saying they are not Asian but Pacific Islander? I didn't understand that either. That was in a whole ordeal when I was in middle school, where Filipino people, because my middle school had a lot of Filipinos. I grew up near like the large Filipino population in the Bay Area, right? The peninsula. So my middle school had a lot of Filipino people in it. And there was this whole thing about like they wanted to be not Asian, but like Pacific Islander. That was like the correct way to do it. We're more like Pacific Islanders, like Hawaiians and Samoans and stuff like that. That's what they said. And I mean, like, you know, I feel like this is more of a thing of like Filipino Americans that are kind of trying to push that more than like Filipino people are pushing that. I don't know. So anyways, that's a good point. All right, let me talk about another thing. Anyways, I finished the noodles. Let me clean this place up. Alright, here's my rating for this thing. If you ever see this at the Korean market, this is lobster buckwheat jjajangmyeon. I just tried it. Honestly, it did not taste very good. It didn't taste bad. It was very bland. I could not even tell that there was lobster in this. They could easily have not put lobster in here, and it probably would have tasted the same. Look at the ingredients. At the very bottom, it says black pepper, American lobster, allergy, wheat, soybean, shellfish, and in parentheses, oyster. Oh, there's oyster in here? Huh. Anyways, I can't really recommend this. Although it is pretty cheap though. It's like $4. But I think I would rather get Japagetti. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. That's like the it's like a scuffed instant jjajangmyeon. It's called Japagetti. I feel like that one is a little bit better. Flavors. There's more flavor in it. I rate it a 1%. I'll give this 2 out of 10. Or 2 or 3 out of 10. It wasn't like bad. It wasn't like I couldn't eat it, but it was just not very good. No flavor. Let me get rid of all this stuff. If you guys want flavor, go with this bad boy right here. Indomie. This is the good shit right here. Indomie. Mi goreng. This has a lot of flavor. This is hella good. Mi goreng. And they often give it out for free. I'm a mi goreng fan. Yeah, this is Fly Me to the Moon. Okay. You guys want to see me take a COVID test? Let's do a COVID test while we talk some more. Do I have a COVID test? Where's my COVID test? There's some other stuff that I want to do too. I want to like change the screen protector on my phone. My screen protector has been like, okay, so I have the Z Flip 3. I don't know if you guys could see that, but in the middle, because this has been folded, the screen protector is like getting all fucked up. Can you guys hear that? So I want to change the screen protector. If you buy this phone, chat, you are allowed one free like screen protector replacement per in the first year, but I couldn't. You have to send it in, and it takes like 2 weeks. And I was like, I'm not gonna send my fucking phone in. I'm not gonna be phoneless for 2 weeks just for the screen protector. So. Where is it? rectal. I'm gonna take this one. This is the instant eye health COVID-19 self at home results in 15 minutes test. I got this for free from the United States Postal Service. They were giving them out for free. So it only takes 15 minutes. I'll wipe this thing off. Alright. I don't know if anyone has done this on stream before. And if you guys have never seen this test before, I guess this will be an interesting experience for you. I have to do this every day when I go into work as our COVID protocol. I need to also clean the desk too. But it's okay. Put it on here. Basically how this works is that I have to swab the inside of my nose, both sides, for about 10 seconds each if I want to be really thorough about it. And then you pour it into, you put the swab into this vial with this liquid, and then you put it on the pregnancy test for 15 minutes, and then it tells you whether or not you got COVID. So the reason why I'm doing this is because one of my coworkers told me earlier today that he tested positive for COVID. So I'm gonna see if I got any of that. Isn't bodily fluid banned on Twitch? It's not bodily fluid, it's my nasal, like, nasal swabbing. Bodily fluid. All you gotta do is like this. I'm about to do this for like 10 seconds. Try to get in there. Hopefully a booger won't come out. I gotta do this every day when I go into work, by the way. So, I'm an expert at this. It's just an at-home COVID test. Yeah. Does it have 1% in it? Alright, 10 seconds on the other side. You have to tilt your head and shove deeper. You don't have to go that crazy with this. These tests are like not that accurate too. They're not like, I think these have low accuracy. No boogers. Look at that, no boogers. And then we're gonna put it in here. Oh fuck, I wasn't supposed to do that. How do I stand this up? Alright, maybe that'll work. You get this vial of liquid. I don't know what's in here, but apparently this is the thing that activates the test. I'm gonna pour the liquid into the vial. Squeeze it all out there. There we go. So now we got a little bit of liquid in this vial together with the swab of my nasal swab. I'm gonna just mix it all up in there for a little bit, maybe like, you know, 10 seconds or so, 10-15 seconds. What I'd give to be that swab. Do you guys, do people like sell their COVID test? Is that like a OnlyFans thing? Gamer Boy nasal swab. I took one on Monday and I popped very positive. Mine had liquid already in it. Maybe this is a different version. Very positive? You had COVID, Vic? Damn. The boy got COVID. Alright. Now what you do, take the little cap, put that bad boy down, mix it up, jiggle it a bit. My money don't jiggle. Let's flick it a little bit. Oh yeah, you like that shit? Yeah, you like that? Yeah. Flick it up. Now we're gonna open the cap and we're gonna do a little drip. 3 drips
Get a little drippy on this. 3 drips. Uno, dos, tres. Alright, cool. So now, I don't know how this technology works, but I think the liquid eventually moves all the way up. And if it detects COVID, 2 lines will show up, meaning that you are pregnant. But if you're not pregnant, test is negative, only 1 line. It will take about 15 minutes. The time right now is 11:28, so this should be ready by about 11:45ish, 43 to be exact. Hey Google, set a timer for 15 minutes.
Alright, 15 minutes, and we're starting now.
Perfect. So we got a timer going on. Pack up the rest of this. Do I have a trash around here? Sweet. 15 minutes, let's go. 15 on the clock for this COVID test. I'm already over it though. I was done like Saturday. Oh dang. Were you sick, or is it just like positive? Are we pregnant? Yes. My last test 2 days ago, I had a very faint line. Congratulations on the baby. You have to do this every day. Every day I come into work. Not like every day, but every day I come into work, which is only like 2 days out of the week. Maybe more. Hopefully soon. Okay. I have these 3. Screen protector. Oh, I used this last time. This is my lens cap. I used that for the other lens cap. So I want to replace the screen protector on this guy. Let me see if I could grab my like stuff for this. Where is it? Uh-oh. Where did I put it? There should be a pouch of like removal stuff. It's supposed to be in that box. What the hell? Not this box? Alright, I found it. Here it is. I was actually sick. Technically, you don't have to wait 15 minutes. If you see it, you see it. Oh, okay. It's all good. We'll wait the 15 minutes. Make sure it's conclusive. You're only working 2 days a week now at the office? Yeah, I'm only working 2 days. It's unfortunate. So I'm like looking for a new job, because our hours were cut. Okay, here it is. While we're waiting for the COVID test, this is my phone and the screen protector which comes with it. You're supposed to replace this like every year that you use it, because the screen protector gets old. You fold it a bunch of times and now like dirt is getting it starts to come out of the off of the screen, and now dirt's getting caught up underneath there. So I'm supposed to send it back. You can get like 1 free screen protector replacement in the first year, but I don't want to send my phone in, because fuck that. Fuck sending my phone in. That means I'll have to be phoneless for 2 weeks, so I didn't want to do that. Taking out some stuff for this. I have a guitar pick, and I have like a little, what are these called? Like plastic, whatever these are called.
plastic prying tool. See if I can get this out. While I'm doing this, we can chat about something. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. Is there anything else, topics that came up recently that's kind of funny? Usually I have something on Twitter that's kind of funny. Is there any things you guys don't want to talk about? I should really just like write down stuff that I want to talk about. There's like a lot of things. After the stream ends, I think of something that I was like, man, I should have talked about that on the stream. There we go. Have you done this before? No, but I have heard if you do this by yourself, you're not supposed to do this by yourself because there's like a high chance of you like actually fucking up your screen. So you're not supposed to, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Don't they say not to change it for the third version of that? Yeah, they say not to change it. You're supposed to professionally do it. Send it in professionally. But come on, man. Do y'all know who I am? Do you know who I am, bro? Chimon, bro. Oh yeah, the 6th Street Bridge. Yeah, dude, that shit is super funny. Okay, if you guys don't know, recently LA made a new bridge between, it's on 6th Street. It's called the 6th Street Viaduct. It connects the Arts District of downtown LA with I want to say not Buena Park. Ooh. What is it? What does it connect? Like Highland Park? Buena something? Ooh, look at that. It keeps getting shut down. I bought a new refrigerator. Hey, nice. Is it a smart refrigerator? Why don't you just trade this one for a new one in like 2 weeks when the new one comes out? Because I haven't paid this one off yet. This one, I have to... I'm sure there's a program that will allow you to trade it even though you're still paying for it. Like early trade-in, but... I have 3 years on this. So like, about 2 years left. There you go! Easy. Took it off. Look at that. Took off the screen protector. It's all fucked up and shit. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard. Did I damage it at all? If anything, a lot of the damage has been because I didn't replace the screen protector. So there's a lot of dirt that was built up here where the hinges. I have heard of people like taking off the screen protector in the beginning. They're just like, they don't want it. Fuck the screen protector. They don't want it. Like right when they get it, they take it off. That's what I've seen before, but I'll put it on. Boyle Heights, yeah, that's the name. Boyle Heights, East LA and downtown. It's the basic refrigerator. All right. The lore of that is super funny. Whoa, what is this? I got stickers. Cute stickers for phone. And there's like an astronaut and what looks to be a dog. That's kind of cute. Lifetime warranty application. Yo, they gave me some stickers. That's kind of nice. Yeah, the 6th Street Bridge lore is pretty funny. That shit opened up only like a couple weeks ago. And some fools are like doing sideshows on it and people are climbing up it and shit. So they had to close it due to illegal activity. It's a new day! And then I got these little dogs. And one has a Starbucks cup. That's cute. And then there's an astronaut on a tiny planet with a fishing pole. That's cute. Giveaway? Do you guys want these free phone stickers that I got? Pretty cute. Free phone stickers. It's a new day. Coffee. Very nice of them. Alright, what's the instructions on this? How do I do this? So this is supposed to come with 3 screen protectors in case I fuck up. Attention. Please watch our installation video online before applying the film. Huh. Installation video, huh? What is this? It should be pretty self-explanatory, right? Do I really need to watch a video for this shit? Maybe I do. What are the odds of you getting one little dust particle in there? Dude, there's a high chance. High chance. High chance. Super high chance. That shit is always annoying. Clean this up. Is there such a job as like full-time screen protector applier? I guess they have those guys in the mall that do that shit. But that's gotta be probably like one of the most stressful jobs. Another helicopter came through. This is basically like low-level surgery, right? The amount of precision you need in order to do this. Am I right? If this was your job full-time, you would be stressed out every time, right? How many are you doing of these a day? This shit is hard. I would watch it. You need a homie with an air can. Make sure there's no dust. There's nothing I could do really. I could set up a fan around here that will like, I don't know, prevent dust from flying around. But I feel like there's not really a way to prevent dust from flying into this. Okay, I don't know if I want to watch the thing. Where's the video? Watch our installation video. Okay, let's watch it. Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure this is self-explanatory, but let's see. Sticky pads and alcohol will take care of that. Is this a glass screen protector? What's up, Sofa King? No, this is one of these like, I don't know what this is, PU screen protectors, plastic, because this is the Z Flip 3, so you can't have a glass screen protector unless you make bending glass, foldable glass. That might be kind of cool. Alright, what the fuck is all this shit?
I need to show you this.
I gotta watch an ad?
This is the motorcycle handlebar mount, as you can see there. I've even got the
Yeah. Damn. 22 Ultra? This is not even the right video. This is not even the correct video. Alright, yeah, I get it. It comes with the... Oh, what is that? Slip mat? Oh. I didn't know there's a slip mat. Alcohol pad. So you wipe it with alcohol. Okay, fair. What is that? Liquid? Insert the alignment tool? There's an alignment tool? Whoa. Remove all the dust with the dust absorber. Okay. Good thing I watched this. I didn't know there was an alignment tool. Align the 4 holes. Oh, wow. Align with the camera carefully. Okay. I'm listening to this music. Press the green area. push the cardboard out. How do you do that? Oh, you... Oh! Oh! What? Remove alignment tool. Push another piece of cardboard out. Yo! That's cool! I didn't know you could do that. Peel off protective film. And there you go. Push with your finger to make a complete seal. Gotcha. And then clean. Whoa! Okay. Where's the alignment tool? Is there an alignment tool? I don't think I got an alignment tool. Oh, the COVID test results are done. Hey Google, stop. Alright, did I get COVID? You guys ready to see? Hey Google, stop. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready to see the results of my COVID test? Are you guys ready? I'm trying to build the suspense. Here we go. COVID test results. Is it gonna focus? Hey. There we go. 3, 2... Wait, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to vote on what I got? Type 1 if it's positive. Type 2 if it's negative. What do you guys think? Let's get a vote. Community vote. Neg 3. What's up, Kuya? Shy Girl Kim says 2. 2. G. 1. I don't even remember what the numbers were. I should have said plus or minus. Monkeypox? Alright, here it is. I'm revealing the test results for my COVID test. You are not the father. Woo! I think if both of them show up, then I'm positive, right? Negative. Nice. Cheers all around. High fives, everybody. Hell yeah. I'm COVID negative for now. At least. At least until, you know, further notice. Not out of the woods yet, but I should be okay. Hey, this didn't come with that alignment tool, though. This didn't come with the alignment tool. Maybe I don't need the alignment tool? How am I supposed to know how to do this shit? Film starting line. Okay. Let's wipe it down. We're Evo ready now? I mean, I could still get COVID before then, right? Actually, a lot of people who I know who are going to Evo, most of the people are like making jokes and they're kind of worried about getting COVID at Evo. There's a thing that we've had traditionally in the past for Evo that was called the Ebola virus. And it's basically, you know, you just get sick from going to Evo, like the common cold or whatever. But now that there's COVID, there's the extra layer of danger there. Pokemon's gonna be there? Yeah, maybe we could see Pokemon. What up, Pokemon? It's me again. We meet again. This is gonna be the second time, I believe. Is it the second time? The second time I stream at Evo. For those of you who are like the real OGs might remember that I streamed at Evo 2019. You guys might remember that. How many of you guys are OGs that might remember that? How many of you guys have been in the stream long enough to remember 2019 Evo? Is this the first one without McRib? It is, yeah, the first one without McRib. Damn! That is such a, like, that's such a fucking, inside joke. That's such a reference. Not a lot of people will understand that. I had to think about it for a little bit at first, too. Because, you know, my stream is not like a FGC stream. So that joke is pretty funny to me. The McRib joke... I want to explain to you guys the McRib joke. But first of all, I need full concentration on how to do this. Because this shit did not have the alignment tool that the other ones have. So I'm not 100% sure how to get this to work correctly. I'm gonna assume I just... I'm gonna assume I do it like this first. Like this. 1, 2, 3. Please watch our video. Screen protector. Film starting line. Is this right? I'm gonna guess that this is correct. Because this one didn't have the thing, the alignment tool. Do you guys think this is good, chat? Maybe not. Try this again. Like, how am I supposed to know? Yeah, I'm freestyling this one. They didn't give me the alignment tool for this version of the phone. And I have a feeling that there's already dust here. Let me de-dust this. Add the Z Fold. Those phones eat through screen protectors. Yeah, true that. It's gonna bubble. I found you from Hot Shoe stream and followed it because you said you were a Tekken player in the bio. I wish I caught the 2019 streams. It looks crooked on the high upper left. How am I supposed to fucking do this? It does look a little crooked. Hold up. I need to get a closer look. I need to line this up with my eyes. Let me do this really quick and then I'll explain to you guys the McRib reference. At first, when I read that McRib joke, I thought it was a joke about me eating McDonald's because I also eat McDonald's a lot. Okay, I think this is correct. This looks good, I think. Let me wipe this down one more again. Let me use this guy. Take out some dust. Hoping no dust bubbles. Okay. So, what you do is you take the little squeegee guy and then let me back it up a little bit. Pull it down like this, and then you just like that. Woo! Nice. All right. Number 2. Oh! Wait. Oh, I should have wiped it. Should have wiped it first. Alright, whatever. Ah! I see dust. Okay. Let's go. Run it. I think I fucked it up. Alright, it's okay. No big deal. Good enough. And now... I push it down with my fingers. Oh, man, there's dust. Can you guys see it? You guys can see it. Like, it obviously kind of tells you where the air bubbles are. But it's okay. You get 3 of these, and then I have to replace this again
you know, like in a year. So it's not like I only have one chance at this, right? All right, here we go. The moment of truth. The moment of truth. Hey, not bad. Look at all these bubbles, though. Not bad, I think. I don't really like how the material that this is made out of. It looks cheap, like cheap material. Like the original screen protector, it's very shiny and nice. This one is kind of like, damn, there's hella bubbles. Shit, I fucked it up. This is kind of crappy material. And there's bubbles there. How much was it? I want to say $15. I don't remember. I bought this maybe last week, something like that. It's between like $9 to $15. Damn, there's hella bubbles. It's okay. There's gonna be more bubbles over time because the thing's gonna fall off. Damn. But it works. We tried. Not the best, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, there's bubbles. You can see the bubbles. You guys can see it, right? Here, here, here. There's one up here. Over here too. Here as well. Bubble on the right side below the crack. There's a lot of bubbles. The bubbles never go away from me. Call your phone bubbles now. The stock Samsung ones have so much money R&D put into it. It's a $1,000 screen for a 2-cent piece of plastic to go over it. The Samsung OEM ones are better than this one though. I'll give it up. Like these are much higher quality. This is like a really crappy, and it's smooth too. I think it's not like really crappy, but it's kind of crappy. It's just like I don't know if you could see there. It's hard to see here, but can you guys see like a little bit of warping here? There's like not a scratch, but there's like a line here, and then there's like that's a bubble, and especially here at the bottom, it kind of warped a little bit. You can kind of see a little bit of, you can see that, right? Kind of looks like water. It's not water though, but you get what I'm saying. It's probably also due to the fact that I didn't put it on like correctly too. But I think if you kind of fuck up doing it, it kind of warps the plastic a little bit that's on there. So I think it's kind of pretty crappy. Like, I bet you I could scratch this and it'll leave a scratch forever. Watch. Oops. If I put it like a little... Yeah, look at that. See? I told you. I just like put my nail on it. And now there's a... Damn, this thing sucks. That's my nail, dude. That's not like something scratched it, like some fucking, like a knife or something. Yeah, it's too soft. Time to trade in on August 10th for the new one. How could there not be bubbles with the screen that folds in the middle? Yeah. I'm not like super anal about the bubbles. It's not like, the bubbles is not a big deal to me, especially since there will be bubbles in the future because the screen protector is gonna fuck up. But yeah, this thing is soft. This thing's fucking whack. That's whack. It's pretty whack. Somebody asked what launcher I'm using. I'm using the Nova launcher. It's called Nova. And then I have a pack, icon pack called the Delta icon pack. I use that too. Oh, nice. Why don't they make a 2-piece glass one? They make 2-piece ones, but I think they're just not glass. They're just plastic. I mean, I guess I'm not very satisfied with this, but I'll rock with it for a little bit. No, it wasn't too expensive. It was like $10.
He gave me 3. I think next time I'll go in with like a better brand, like a Whitestone or something. But yeah, this brand kind of sucks. Don't get this brand. The only reason why I bought this is because it came with 3. So just in case I fucked up, I would have 2 more as like a backup. That's why I wanted it. But the Whitestone one, which is the one that I usually use, that brand is a lot better. The Whitestone one was the same price, but it only came with 1. Now it kind of makes sense to me that it's like that. And this one came with stickers too. I'm gonna write a review on Amazon. This thing sucks. I paid once for it like 10 years ago. The Whitestone ones are like the glass ones, and then you have to bond them with like a resin. But I don't think they have one for the Z Flip because it's folding. All right. Any NES viewers here? What's a NES viewer? Nest? Do the folds have finger scan on the screen? Not on the screen. They have a finger scan like thing here on the side. So I could just open it up like this. Just gotta rub my finger on the side. Okay, one more. I want to put a screen protector on my drone controller. And this one is a hard one. Yeah. Didn't we listen to this song already? The Girl from Ipanema? Is this a replay? Or is this like a loop? This is a 6-hour loop, I guess. The on-screen scanner makes installing the screen tricky. Oh, really? I have the on-screen scanner from my... I have it from the S10, the Galaxy S10. But the fingerprint scanner on screen really is shitty. Like it doesn't register very well. So I didn't like using it. There's another one that I have the S9, and the S9 was way better. Just because the scanner was on the back. So I like that much better. The scanner on the Z Flip 3 is pretty good too. It's just on the side. It's a good spot to have it. So you don't have to actually press something, you just hold it in a certain way. It's way better on the S21 Ultra. Without a protector, it's instant. Oh, interesting. Okay. Dude, this thing has a lot of scratches. So this is the controller for my drone. I don't know if you could see it very well from here. No, there's no way you can see it. But if you look at this in person, there's kind of a lot of scratches on this thing. It's hard to see. A lot of micro scratches. I'm gonna wipe it down. What's up, Kenny? On this episode of John's a Hoarder. On this episode of John's a Hoarder, John applies screen protectors on his electronics. Will he apply it correctly without any bubbles? We'll see on the next episode. Hey Kenny, are you going to Evo? Are you going to Evo? This one is not like a wet wipe. It's just a regular wipe. Alright, what am I supposed to do first? Please peel off this mask before application. Okay, let's see. What is that? It looks like a portable gaming system. It's the controller to my drone. Ooh, nice. It's my drone controller. I
I usually just drop this controller into my backpack, my camera backpack. So the screen has been like getting all messed up. So I'm trying to put a screen protector on this. Smart idea, because I've learned in the past when I was in high school, when you have a camera bag, I used to just keep a camera in my backpack, and then one day I just like put my backpack on the ground, on the concrete, and in the process, since my camera was on the bottom of the backpack, it kind of just like the screen just cracked. And so I was in college at the time. I didn't have a lot of money to like buy another one. So I just had to use this broken camera. Like, it still took pictures and stuff. You just didn't know what you were taking pictures of. Which is kind of the cool thing about it, to be honest. Because a lot of the pictures came out kind of cool. Like, you didn't know what it looked like. But, yeah. I had a broken camera in college. There you go. Monkey sex rash and COVID no bueno. Damn, really? Kenny, you're gonna give up Vegas, the land of drinking and debauchery and fighting games, because of health concerns? Wow, you've turned a leaf. Jeez. I did not expect that coming from you, Kenny. Responsibility chimed in, huh? I don't really car for Vegas like that. What do you mean car for Vegas? Like drive a car? I always spray the water under the screen protector. When it dries, you get no bubbles. I got one bubble. I got one bubble on this guy. This one right here. But it's because there's like a piece of dirt particle. I guess I missed it, but I mean, one is not too bad. This corner isn't attaching for whatever reason, but I think I did pretty well. Not bad. It's one bubble. No big deal. I like drinking and hanging out. That's the problem. I'll be drinking and hanging out. What? What? Alright, cool. Productive stream today. We put on some new shitty screen protectors on my devices. I also took a COVID test, which I was not the father. Pretty good. Let's hang out for the rest of the chat. How long have I been streaming for? We also ate some shitty lobster noodle. Ooh! I'm like 10 seconds away from 3 hours. Sweet! That means I could turn this stream off. And it's midnight. Nice. Perfect timing. Sweet. John, how rusty are your Tekken skills? I always wanted to see you play. I'm pretty rusty, I'll be honest. I will probably play maybe like 30 minutes to an hour after the stream, a little bit. Probably just try to figure things out. Just want to get back into it. I just want to make it out of pools. That's it. But, you know, the last tournament that I joined, I did surprisingly well, considering I didn't prepare at all for it. But that could also be, like, I kind of randomed some people and who didn't know the matchup and stuff, so I got kind of lucky. That pool of players at that other tournament that I attended, they were probably not as experienced as, like, the people who are joining EVO, right? So, just like a random local. What characters? My main character is Anna, and my secondary character is Kunimitsu. I always want to say Kazumi, but they have like very similar names. Kunimitsu is my secondary in Tekken 7. But I always change my characters every version. Things kind of change a lot.
The only reason I play Anna in this version is because I used to play Nina in Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2. But I think Nina in Tekken 7 is worse. She's like harder to play, harder to win with. So I switched to Anna because Anna is a very similar character, but she's easier to win with. Will you be filming your matches at the tourney? I will be live streaming. Yeah, I'll be IRL streaming. I like Brian and Drag. Yeah, those are cool characters. I really like Brian. I wanted to learn Brian because I think he's such a cool character, but he's really hard. Super hard to win with that character. It's very difficult. He doesn't have like a... His game plan is like, you have to make your opponent fuck up. Or you can't make your opponent fuck up. Your opponent just has to fuck up in order for you to win with Brian, which is like a bad plan. He doesn't have a lot of tools that like force you to fuck up. He's a defensive character. I'm gonna drink one more of these mango things. One more sparkling mango soda. Cheers. Anyways, do you play on a controller or gamepad? What brand too? I play on the controller that I'm using my feet with right now. This is the exact controller that I'm gonna be bringing to the tournament. This one, the Kwamba Obsidian that I've been having my feet on the whole time. Maybe I should like disinfect this a little bit. But yeah, this is my main controller right here, the Kwamba Obsidian. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. It's my favorite stick. I have a lot of sticks. Actually, you can't see, but on this side of my room, to the right of the light here, there is a shelf behind some boxes. And that shelf has a good percentage of my stick collection. I want to say there's like 7 sticks in there. They're all different sticks. But my 2 favorite sticks are that one, the Obsidian, and the Mad Catz, what is that shit called? The Tournament Edition 2 or whatever. Those are the 2 of my favorite sticks that I own. I don't usually play fighting games or any type of games on stream because I feel like people are not really that interested in watching me play. Like my viewership is always pretty low when I start playing games, which kind of makes sense. They're not very engaging, and not a lot of my viewers play Tekken, so they don't really know what's going on. But Evo is like the one thing that I do every year, if I can. That keeps me, you know, it's like my birthday at Evo. That's like the one thing. Like I don't celebrate my birthday, but if I were to do one thing every year besides Christmas, it would be Evo, I think. How do I make this? I don't know how to use this. Excuse me. I want this to pan. If Tekken was more poppin', it would be cool to see IRL Tekken nights. I've streamed Tekken before. Like, I've streamed it before. But not a lot of people like me watching it, or like watching me play it. Why is this so, like, the color is all weird? I think my white balance is weird. The real issue with streaming Tekken is that not a lot of my viewers play it, so they don't understand what's going on. So I lose a lot of viewers because of that. How do I get a better key light? Like this side of my face, it's like orange. It's kind of weird. Like at a bar attorney. I haven't been to attorney in a while. Let me see if I can kind of figure this out. Sure, yeah. All right, chat. In the last few minutes of the stream, let's do like an AMA if you guys want to talk about something or have any questions about something. Let me know. We can discuss. And then while we're talking about this topic, I'm gonna see if I could try to figure out this panning thing. I want it to pan from here. I miss those streams, but I really want to see a pro at work. I'm not a pro. I just played Tekken competitively. I feel like Kenny is better player than me. Kenny has better like tournament results than I do. So probably Kenny's a little bit better. Can I set this pose 1 live on? Save. All I know it's a R Kappa meme. What will you do if you won the tourney? Go to Disneyland? I don't know. Won the tourney? That's not really possible. Oh yeah, let me explain the McRib thing. So the McRib thing, there was the original, I don't know what he is, like he was like the CEO or like the organizer of Evo. His name was Mr. Wizard, and he's kind of fat. So the joke around him was like he really liked McRibs. So people will call him McRib. And then in 2020, during the first, 2020, it was during the pandemic. They were gonna transition Evo to be online, and then there was like a controversy around him because he, like, one of the fighting game players came out and he said like, Mr. Wizard used to take pictures of me naked and I was a minor at the time or some shit like that. Like, we would play in the tournament. The story was like, not the tournament, like the arcade. We would play in an arcade and then he would be like, hey, I'll give you some coins if you do jumping jacks naked in the bathroom. Sorry if I'm laughing. This is not like a funny situation, but the story is kind of so stupid. The story is so stupid. Anyways, how do I get this to work? Come on. Anyways, that was the story. So how do I get this to work? It's moving too fast. It moves too fast. What's your dream course to synchronized? That's an interesting question. Maybe a G class? I don't really have a dream car because I don't really care that much about cars all that much. How do I make it slower? It's too fast, dude. It's too fast. I don't know how to do this. What's your favorite earbud audio device right now? This one. It's not my favorite. It's just I only have 2. Well, I have 3, but I guess this is my favorite out of the 3. This is the Via Tool spelled with zeros. This is a sports wireless earbud thing. And it has these like ear clips. So I use this when I go to the gym or when I run. Because I used to have the Samsung buds, but they would fall out of my ear. So I didn't really like them that much. These are kind of like crappy though. They're crappy Chinese earbuds, but they work. You know, the sound quality is like so-so. It's okay. It's not bad. And it's made out of shitty plastic, but like overall, I mean, at least it works. And it was only like 30 bucks. It was pretty cheap. Core values. I can never eat a McFucking rib ever again. The McRib thing is pretty funny. How do I make this slower, dude? I don't know how to do this. It's too fast. Is there like a guide on how to do this? Edelkrone head 1 parallax guide. I don't know how to do this. Test parallax effect. Our Kappa used to be so good. My Pixel Buds are in the mail. I'm so stoked. So those buds things are, I mean, they're okay, but they're not really. Yeah, how do I do this? Is what I'm trying to do. This like parallax effect. But I don't know how to do it. I need a tutorial. How do I do it, bro? I want to figure this out. Like, the app is kind of shitty. Automated camera movement. I don't know how to get it to fucking work. Kenny, thanks for the 10 bits. You the whitest Mexican? Thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. It looked like it was on a rail. Yeah, I can make it like go back and forth. So the going back and forth is not the hard part. The making it go like left and right is the hard part. The panning function. So like, okay, I can make it do this, and it will go like, you know, it'll do this. But eventually I'm gonna be out of the frame. So that's why I want it to turn. However, if I do the turning thing, it like fucking does this shit. It shakes its head, so I don't know how to do this correctly. Is there a way that I can pair 2 of these? I don't know how to do this correctly. How do I use 2 at the same time, man? You should go to Evo IRL for IRL stuff next week. What does that mean? Evo for IRL stuff? Like IRL stream at Evo? I'm already planning on doing that. Is that what you mean? What the fuck? How do you use this app? This app fucking sucks. This app sucks. What's up, out of order show? I don't know how to use this app. I don't know how to use this app. Alright, hey chat. I'll figure this out later. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes already. I want to thank all you guys for hanging out with me today. I'm going to send you guys off to someone else. I feel like I'm already taking enough of your time. And a lot of people are kind of checking out because I'm just fucking with this slider shit. I'm going to figure it out. I'm sure there is a way. Oh! I want to ask someone. I've been using the Stream Buddy. I don't know if anyone's still in here and might know about this, but I'm trying to set up like the Stream Buddy buttons, but I can't connect to my thing. I can't connect to my OBS for whatever reason. It won't let me connect to it. Let me see. Let me see if I can try to do it real quick on this one. Will this allow me to work? I don't want to show you guys because it reveals my like local IP address, and if I dox that, then anyone can take control of my stream basically. So I don't want to show you, but yeah, it won't let me connect. It won't let me connect. I don't know how to do it. Anyways, if anyone in the chat might know anything about that, let me know. I'm gonna look up someone to raid. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today on today's stream. I appreciate all of the people hanging out. I don't know if there will be a stream this weekend. Saturday I'm a little bit busy, but I'm gonna hang out with you guys. Not maybe tomorrow. I might do a stream tomorrow. So let's raid someone. First IRL stream this weekend. Whoa. Who is this? This is a VTuber. Should we raid her? I can't hear her stream. Okay, let's raid this VTuber. She's gonna do an IRL stream this weekend. Fuck it. Maybe we can do a collab with her. Cook's live? I don't want to raid Cook Sucks. We got your IP. It's 127.001. It's a 420.6.9. Raid Pigu, Quisty. Those guys don't need my raid. Maybe Quisty might. There's also Yaz Jordan too. Those guys are all cool. But I think I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid this VTuber. Okay, let's raid the VTuber. Fuck it, and then you guys can go wherever you guys want to go. Raiding this VTuber. Maybe we might be able to collab with them next time. Starting the raid. All right, chat. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in a little bit. See you later. Bye.